Now we're going to talk about a function called variables. So I have done a program here called variables, and I've set up some steps in here. I'm going to show you my document, which you'll also have a link to at the bottom of this YouTube video. So there's 100 variables, and they can be used in a variety of ways for sequences and evaluations and so on and so forth. I've snagged a couple of items here that to show you an example of how to use it. So, you can use the variable as a position target here. Over in this one over here, you're using it as a compare value. In this one down here, I'm setting the variable. And on the diagnosis tab, you can view the status of the variables. So if I go to the web browser, cancel out of this for a second and go down to here. What I'm talking about are this down here are the variables, okay? Now I have a Logix program running here, and I don't need you to understand the code right now. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing with the code. Basically, I'm in acyclic mode, and I'm going to write a value to the variables. And you'll see here now I've written, 1000 is equal to 10, and 300 is equal to 3, and I could change that again, to 2, and then do another write. You get the idea. Okay, so that's writing to the variables. I can also read the variables in the same way, and I'll do that when the program's over. So what I've done here is I have written a 10 to variable 1. Keep in mind that the array 0 is actually variable 1, and the array number 1 is variable 2. So it's offset a little bit here in the Rockwell program anyway. The program, I'm just going to show you what the program is. So in the first step, I'm using a variable 1 as my position target. So in the Logix world, I said that that was a value of 10. So the position target is 10. In the next sequence, I'm going to look at variable 2, and if it's equal to a 3, I'm going to jump to step 3. If it's equal to a 6, I'm going to jump to, otherwise I'm going to jump to step 6. So anything other than a 3 will jump to step 6. So if it's a 3, it jumps here, and it executes a move to position 15 millimeters. Then it sets variable 3 to 15, and then jumps, because it is 15, jumps down to step 8. I jump over this one. If it's not a 3, it will jump to step 6, which is a move to position 20. It'll set variable 3 equal to 20, and then move will stop. Okay, so that is the thing here. So just going to cancel out of that. I'm going to go into run mode here. Again, I will put this over here. See how it's because I was editing, it's equal to a 0 right now, and I'm going to write a value to it. So you write a value to it prior to the step. I'm going to change modes. So now I'm in cyclic mode, and I'm just going to trigger a sequence of operations. I'm going to go to the tab here and start a move. So it's moving. It was equal to 3. It's finished the move. And if I go back to the diagnostics tab, you'll see here that it set the 15. So it jumped to step 3, set the variable 3 to 15. And I can also see that in the code. If I go to the read variables, so I have to change modes of operation back to acyclic. And this is the write, and then up here is the read. So 10, 3, 0. If I do a read, it'll basically read a 15. So that's just a simple method of showing you how to use the variables in the sequence, or you can take your imagination to another step.